सान्द्रानन्दावबोधात्मकमनुपमितं कालदेशावदिभ्या निर्मुक्तं नित्यमुक्तं निगमशतसहस्रेण निर्भास्यमानम् अस्पष्टं दृष्टमात्रे पुनः उरुपुरुषार्थात्मकं ब्रह्मतत्त्वं तत्तावत् भाति साक्षात् गुरुपवनपुरे हन्त भाग्यं जनानाम् अग्रे पश्यामि तेजो निबिडतरकला यावली लोभनीयं पीयूषाप्लावितोऽहं तदुतरे दिव्यकैशोरवेशं तारुण्यारम्भरम्यं परमसुखरसास्वाद रोमाञ्चिताङ्गैः आवीतं नारदाद्यैः विलसदुपनिषत् सुन्दरी मण्डलैश्च
Gurupavanapure Hantabhagyam Janana. Namaskaram to all the Astikas. Rukmini's letter to Krishna, asking him to marry her, asking him to release her from the clutches of Shishupala, reached Krishna through the Brahmana. Now Krishna has assured Rukmini, I love you more than what you love me, so I will be there. So Krishna has to be there. There has to be a Rukmini Parinayam. That has been described in this Dashakam, which is 17:9. Balasameta balanugato bhavan puramagahata bhishmakamanitaha dvijasutam tvadupagamavadinam dhritarasa tarasa prananamasa. Balasameta balanugataha. Krishna did not travel alone. He traveled with his older brother Balarama, because there has to be family and a sainyam and an army. Balanugataha. Balasameta. Balasameta balanugataha. So there is a Balarama and an army to support him. Krishna went along. Bhavan agahata puram. And then thereby they entered the city of Kundapura of Vidarbhadesha. Bhishmaka was supremely surprised to see Krishna, so he honored him. Bhishmaka manitaha. Bhishmaka came despite his age. He came and welcomed Krishna. Sa dhritarasa. Sa, she. Who is that she? Rukmini. Dhritarasa. She got to know the news that Krishna has come. Tarasa prananama dvijasutam. Meanwhile, she paid her respects to the Brahmana who had carried the message. If Krishna has come with the army, it means the news of Rukmini has reached Krishna through the Brahmana. So she paid her obeisances to the Brahmana. Tarasa prananama dvijasutam twadupagama vadinam. And then that Brahmana had apprised Rukmini of Krishna's arrival. So he conveyed that your message has been told to Krishna. This is what Krishna wanted to tell you. And on the ground, he has brought his brother and the entire army in the outskirts of Kundapura. So this message exchange was done. Bhuvanakantama vekshya bhavad Vapur Nripasutasya Nishamya Chacheshtitam Vipulakheda Jusham Puravasinam Saruditair Taruditair Agamanisha Aveksha Bhavad Vapuhu. Having seen your divine, auspicious, beautiful form, Bhavad Vapuhu, your beautiful form, Bhuvanakantam Nishamyam Cha. Bhuvanakantam, that which can attract the entire universe. Bhuvanakantam, Nishamya cha. And hearing that, Nripasutasya cheshtitam, about the behavior of that particular prince, the son of Bhishmaka called Rukmi, Nisha agamat puravasinam, that the residents of that city passed that entire night, Vipula kheda jusham, They were all extremely sad. See what has happened to our princess. She has been engaged to this man called Shishupala because of the force of Rukmi, and Bhishmaka is powerless, helpless. And look, on the other side, we have the great Krishna waiting. What a distressful night it is. Vipula kheda jusham uditaihi saruditaha. And then those conversations also had lament. See what is the status of Rukmini. What pain she must be undergoing. All this was being expressed. Tadanu vandita nindu mukhim shivam vihita mangala bhushana bhasura niragama bhavadarpita jivita swapurataha purata subhatavrita. Tadanu Indumukhi, the one who has got a beautiful face as that of a full moon. Indumukhi, Tadanu, Vihita Mangala Bhushana Bhasura. She was shining with that appropriate decor, with all the ornaments. Bhavadarpita Jivita. She having dedicated her life to you. She has given her entire life to you. Niragamat Purataha Swapurataha. Came out of the street of her chamber. She came out because she knew that Krishna had come. So she came out of her chamber. Subhatavrita. She did not come alone. Rukmi had arranged all bouncers like people, rakshakas, bodyguards for her to be taken to the temple of Vanditum Shivam. To be taken to the temple of Shivam, which is Parvati, Shivapatni. So that Parvati temple, they had to take her Vanditum Shivam. कुलवधूभिरुपेत्य कुमारिका गिरिसुतां परिपूज्य च सादरं मुहुरया च तत्पदपङ्कजे निपतिता पतितां तव केवलम्. Kumarika, that young girl called as Rukmini, upetya kulavadhubihi, accompanied by all great suvasinis, married women, people who were serving her. Upetya kulavadhubihi paripujya sadaram girisutam. She went and worshipped with immense respects and bhakti to Parvati, Girisutam, Nipatita, Tatpada Pankaje, and prostrated at her lotus feet. So she fell at her lotus feet, Muhuhu, Ayachatacha, and prayed again and again, Sindhuraruna Vigraham, Trinayanam, Manikamaudi Spurattara Nayaka Shekharam, Smitamukhim, Avira Vakshoruham, Panibhyam, Manipurna Ratna Dashakam Raktot Phalam Bibhratim, Saumyam, Ratna Ghatastarakta Charanam, Dhyayet Param Ambikam. She kept praying, Muhu Ayachatacha, Kevalam Tavapatitam. For what was the prayer to Parvati? That Krishna alone should be her husband. Kevalam tava patitam. Samavaloka kutuhala sankule nripakule nibhrutam tvaicha sthite nripasuta Niragad Girijalayat Suruchiram Ruchiranjita Dingmukha Nripakule. When that gathering of kings was seen, Samavaloka Kutuhala Sankule, and they were all eagerly waiting to see Rukmini. Tvai Nibhritam Stite Cha, and you remain unperceived. Nobody could see you. Nripasuta Niragat, that Princess Rukmini emerged from that particular temple. Girijalayat Suruchiram. In that particular beautiful, splendorous manner, she emerged out of that temple. Ruchi Ranjita Dingmukha. When she came and the rays of the sun was falling on her, she looked lustrous from all directions. Bhuvana Mohana Rupa Rucha Tada Vivashita Khila Raja Kadambaya Tvamapi Deva Kataksha Vimokshane Pramadaya Madayancha Krishe Manat Vivashita Akhila Raja Kadambaya. When the entire assembly head of kings were bewitched, they were totally surprised. Bhuvana Moha Rupa Rucha. And that particular beauty which had captivated all the eyes and the minds of the people around. Hey Deva, oh the repository of beauty. Tada, Tvam Apimanak Madayancha Krishe. And you too were a bit enchanted, intoxicated, Pramadaya, by that beautiful Rukmini, Kataksha Vimokshanaihi, with her sidelong glances. So, Vora Kannulanu Juche Ninnu, says Tyagaraja Swami in the Telugu language. Vora Kannu is side glances. You don't look at a person because of the coyness, you see through the side. So, Kataksha Vimokshanaihi. Kvanugamishya si Chandramukhi Chandramukhi tam sarasametya karena haran kshanat samadhiropya ratham tvamapakrita bhuvitato vitato ninado dvisham Chandramukhi kwanuganishyasi. Oh, beautiful full moon faced woman, where are you going? Iti sarasam aityatvam. Thereby, Krishna, you approached Rukmini. Iti sarasam aityatvam harantam karena samadhiropya. And holding her hand and pulling her, it seemed like an act of abduction. Karena samadhiropya haran kshanat ratham apakritaha. In a instant, you just left on the chariot, taking away Rukmini. Tataha ninadaha dvisham. Immediately there was an uproar in the enemy camp. Vitataha abhut bhuvi. And that spread throughout the world. So the entire world was agitated because of this. Oh, in a second, that lady who was to marry Shishupala was taken away by Krishna. Kvanugatav pashupala iti krudha kritarana yadubhincha jita nripaha natu bhavanuda chalyata tairaho pishunakaihi shunakairiva kesari pashu palaha kvanugataha. Where is this cowherd going? Iti krudha kritaranaha nripaha. All the kings there assembled lamented. Jitaha abhavan yadubihi. When they tried resisting this act, the Yadavas were able to vanquish those rajas. Bhavan tu na udachalyata. And hey Krishna, on your part, you were not even bothered for the least. Taihi pishunakaihi. Looking at those wicked men who were following you. Kesari shunakaihi iva aho. When there is an lion which is going in the forest, a group of dogs will keep barking. The lion won't even bother to look back and roar at these dogs, for it knows that they are no match to its valor. So did Krishna. Like a lion, you walked in the front with the pack of dogs, the rajas, who were following you. Tadanu Rukmina magata mahave vadhamupeksha nibadhya virupayan hritamadam parimuchya baloktibihi puramaya ramaya sahakantaya tadanu tvam parimuchya. Thereafter releasing. After having released, Baloktibihi, according to Balarama's counsel. Balarama did guide. Rukminam agatam ahave. That particular Rukmi who had come to fight. Vadham upeksha. Krishna did not kill. Nibadhya virupayan. He only disfigured. So we hear that there was a certain haircut that was performed to him. Vibadhya virupayan tam hritamadam. His arrogance was being destroyed. Tam kritamadam ayaha puram saha kantaya. You thereby reached the city of Dwaraka with Rukmini. Ramaya. Who was she? Sakshat Rama. Rama is Mahalakshmi. That Rama, who's Mahalakshmi, who's now Rukmini, along with her, who's your beloved, Krishna, after having disfigured Rukmini, you reach that particular place. Bhaṭṭatiri continues, Navasamagamalanjita manasam pranaya kautuka jumbita manmatham aramaya khalunatha yatha sukham rahasitam hasitam shu lasan mukhim. Hey Natha, O the Lord of this entire universe, tvam aramayaha khalu. You did verily enjoy. There was a delight. Yatha sukham rahasitam. In privacy, you did enjoy with Rukmini as much as you wanted. Nava samagama lanjita manasam. Whose mind was very, very shy, coyness, bashful because of the recent union. Pranaya kautuka jrumbita manmatham. Their passion which kept on increasing because of the presence of love. And there was eventually happiness. Hasitam shula sanmukhim. There was a face that was always smiling. It was looking lustrous because of the gentle smile. Because of that joy, she was smiling. Because of that smile, there was a luster on her face. Hasitam shula sanmukhim. Vividha narma bhireva maharnisham pramadama kalayan punarekada rujumatehe kila vakra gira bhavan varatano ratano dadilo lolatam Bhavan Akalayan, you who were delighting Rukmini, you were giving that pleasure to Rukmini, Pramadam Aharnisham Yeva, with great joy and night all over. There was only joy. Vividha Narmabhihi Punaha Ekada. There was only joy all around. And when that was happening throughout, Vakragira Kila Atanot. Vakragira. So there were crooked minds all along. Ati lolatam varatanoho rujumatehe. There was a certain straightforward mind that was endowed, and with those words, when you were speaking to her one day, that caused a bit of distress. He asked Rukmini, "Oh, how did you marry me? You had better people to marry." This caused certain distress. All this is a part of the pranaya kalaham. See, this is all between the husband and the wife. That Shringaram has been brought over and to us in the form of a beautiful shloka by Bhaṭṭatiri. Then he says, Tadadikairatha lalana kaushalaihi pranayini madhikam sukhayannimam ai mukunda bhavacharita prajagatam jagadantikamapakuru athatvam. Thereafter you Adhikam Sukhayan Imam Pranayinim, thereby increasing that happiness in your beloved one who's Rukmini, Tadadikaihi Lalana Kaushalaihi, with your clever and tactful intelligence, Ai Mukunda, hey Krishna, you were able to give so much of delight to Rukmini, agreed that she is Jagannatha. I am your child, Bhaṭṭatiri pleads. Ai Mukunda, the one who can give moksham, apakuru naha pragadatam. Now when we keep thinking of you, recite on you, please get rid of us. When I say rid of us, all our ailments. Bhavat charitani gada tantim. Gada tantim. Remove the diseases so that we can enjoy your charitram much better. Pleads Bhaṭṭatiri through this ghattam of Rukmini Samagamam, Rukmini Parinayam, and Krishna's life with Rukmini. So this is done through this Dashakam called 79th Dashakam.
कल्याणरूपाय कलौ जनानां कल्याणदात्रे करुणासुधाब्दे कंवादिदिव्यायुधसत्कराय वातालयाधीश नमो नमस्ते नारायण 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 नारायण